How to set up scan to folder Toshiba 901s, 905s, 1101s, 1355s, 1351s. Okay, so you have a new copy. You want to configure scan to folder for particular user or to multiple paths. You want to go and find the IP address of the copier, open up your internet browser, put the IP address on the address bar. You get to the web interface. Let's go ahead and log in on the right corner. Log in. Username is admin. No password by default, lowercase a, admin. Go ahead and log in. Once you're in the admin mode, the next step, there's a couple of things we need to look for to make sure the scan2 file is working properly. So once we get here, look for the configuration link. Go to configuration. First thing we need to look for is file transfer. Click on the file transfer. And right here, the SMB username. So this is basically what's going to help. This is going to be the account every time you're going to use that one account when you scan to the folder to give it authorization to scan to that folder. So right now, this SMB username is basically an account on your domain, and this particular user is using eCopy. This is the account you need, and then from there, on the password, make sure you put a password for that user. So this is again this is the option on the file transfer. You need to put an account here with the password. So when you scan to folder and the copier knows to use this particular account with the password, so it's allowed to send that file to that folder and save it. Okay, once you have that complete, click OK. So that's going to be the configuration file transfer option. Next up is basically you want to go to the address book link. Click on address book. Once you are in the address book, we're going to create a path. Create pretty much a link. Click on add an address. So this is going to be, name it anything you want. So this is basically going to be the shortcut, what the user is going to see when they get to the copier. The name and the key display name. Now the titles, leave it by default. Do not change it. If you are using a user code, I have another video how this is configured. This is for another option. Leave that blank. So right now we're just basically authenticating to the server to scan to folder. Now the next step is basically the protection username. As I would like to go ahead and select both of these, destination and sender. Now to scan to a folder, I want to go ahead, once we get the path down here, enter your path. We want to go to the path, 2 backslashes. It's going to go to a scan folder at the server. So depending what your path is on your network environment to get to that share, this is when you're going to put in your path. Once you're done, just click OK. So again, this is just right now basically to set up scan to folder, so the users have a shortcut on the computer, so they know when they walk up to it, they'll click on scan and it will go directly to this particular path. Click OK, and you have configured scan to folder. Let's go ahead and click OK and save those settings. Now, okay, let's go back to the address book. And here it is. I got my registration, my scan name. That's what's going to see, what the user is going to see at the copier, and the folder destination. So this is the way you set up scan to folder from the Toshiba's 901, 905s, 1105s, 1355s, 1351s. Once you're done, make sure you log out, and you're done. Thank you.